and welcome back. And this is my third attempt to actually use a webcam. I'm not using the Logitech webcam software anymore because it keeps recording the game audio. And I checked. I did have the correct device in the selection. So that thing is empty, that's good. I have to make sure that none of my other characters are affected. And that is kind of irritating. Now, there was something I was supposed to do that I didn't get to on Pandora. And that was in the drawers, right? Yeah, that one we haven't done, that is not so much of an issue. That one is an issue. So, is this the only machine? No, there's one here. Okay, let's start with the machine. That's easy, but that's not the reason we start there. We start there because it's close by. Yeah, so now I had 2 sessions of 3 hours that I had to re-record the commentary simply because it wasn't recorded. So I hope this one is going right. I have no reason to doubt it because I did a test. And the test went fine. What direction we go? Yeah, we're going fine. Yeah. We're gonna ignore him. Now the question is, what weapon are we gonna use? We do have a better weapon now. Also, we also, of course, already had a stack sale. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Stop being annoying.
That's what did you in.
I'm just passing you. Okay. There are also a lot of fire kids there. No. Don't have to care about that. Yeah, they are low level. They're very low.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. And there it is. Not here. But we didn't have this on the map yet. We activated. Is this the right place? Sort of. This is not the way you normally enter it, I guess. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now. need to be closer.
Lavender
Yeah.
Crawley is the matriarch of the Crawley family, a bloodline of particularly snooty Americans. She must die.
This is shock. Yeah, this is normal. You cannot do anything about it.
Who's next?
Maybe he does not. Ah.
You wanna go?
Yeah, I have to fight another enemy. A little spider hanging right in front of my monitor. Yeah, this weapon does it a lot better. Yeah.
Good shoe. I imagine that's not the last we've seen of the Crawley family. At least I certainly hope not.
Yeah, this works a lot better. Yeah. Inventory full. Nah. Let's have a look at it. I got one of those yesterday too. Still don't know if it's any good. There's a higher fire rate. It doesn't use two per shot. Yeah, but doesn't have the elemental either. It's a non-elemental weapon. I typically don't use non-elemental weapon. Let me check this one. It's level 7. Never mind. No matter how big your inventory is, you'll get it full. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Ooh. This one isn't worth anything, so I might as well pick that one. Okay. Then we're gonna travel here. Mhm. Here. Okay. And do some selling. A widow neck. Nah. I don't care about it. But that's the first legendary we see in the machine. Initially, I believed there wasn't any possibility for a legendary in the machine, and they changed that. So now legendaries can appear, but apparently they changed it so that it was so common that you had like 3 legendaries in the machine when you looked in it. And believe me, I've seen it. So they patched that again, and now the chances are lower again. Now I do believe that chance was ridiculously high, because especially at Mayhem 10, legendaries drop all over the place. I don't think actually I need to use this, except for the Iridium. Oh no, 1 red chest. Yeah, 100% complete. That is kind of irritating. That is a bug. Crew challenges. So the crew challenges is this list. There are 5 of them, but they count the Typhon logs individual. That's fine. So there are 7 of them then. So yeah, 7. Apparently they count both the individual and the completion of it. That's buggy. Why don't you fix that? I don't get it. It's pretty clear how a bug like that happens. I can understand that. But I don't understand why you don't just fix it. They say I'm a doctor now. Enemies that you melee take increased bullet damage. Yeah, but then you have to melee them before you shoot them. I mean, nobody does that. Okay, we'll have a look at that when we're back in Sanctary. So let's see what missions we have available. Killavolt is the lowest level. Oh yeah. Yeah. Then we need to go to another planet. And we can only go here. Because it's the only fast travel in this particular area. Oops, other direction. Yeah, Killavolt is a very irritating character. And it's an annoying area too. It's like the beatdown. You can't walk anywhere without being attacked. Okay, we go. Ah, yeah, that way. Was it here? That would make sense. Would make sense because I picked up the mission. Okay. Now this is a mission for Moxxi, and Moxxi always gives you the same rewards, and that is a customizing that I already unlocked, so therefore doesn't get me anything. Oh,
the
great.
grand prize winner of Killavolt's contest gets to sleep with the man himself. Now there's plenty of reasons a woman might enter a battle royale to the death. Cash, fame, a gun that can melt a man's face off. But betting Killavolt? That's no prize. Trust me.
She knows.
Oh, just a warning about Killavolt. Every word that man says makes me want to pull the trigger, if you catch my drift. And we will. Soon enough.
Yeah. Here's the switch. But then again, we have a lot of things to do. This thing is irritating. It hangs around.
You know it. I've brought a champion to fight in my name. Besides, I want to draw it out.
Let my circuits charge a little bit before we connect.
Eee.
Whoa, my wires are tingling. I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I feel electricity.
All right, Voltage, let the games begin!
While you do what you do best, I'll figure out a way to cut
What I do
Killavolt's
best?
cord for good. See you at the bar.
Play video games?
Moxxi's crew, I hope you're as freaky in the sheets as you are deadly in the streets.
You'll get his
No,
eventually.
no.
Just not the way.
What you're doing is wrong. You're not supposed to shoot at me, you're supposed to die. I know it's sometimes difficult to understand. Okay, we want by the water side first, which is not a fun area.
When I dated Killavolt, he was just Kenneth. The breakup hit him hard. He started chugging battery acid to bulk up. I've got to find a way to dampen his charge, which gives me an idea. Bring Moxxi a few batteries, would you?
Batteries. So, we gotta go look for batteries as well.
The Great Vault awaits!
Oh yeah.
Pulsing through my veins.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Where is it? Oh yeah. This is the one. Yeah. From this side.
And we are ordering all followers with access to spacecraft to convene on Promethea.
Nope.
Now, the Great Vault second.
Ooh.
Coming, the big one. Quite like this.
Iced a few Malawan pyros yesterday, and a baker's dozen of bandits. Fighting isn't like baking, that's for sure, but I have no choice. Lorelei took us on a supply raid, but we got trapped on the way by
Stop
bandits
shooting
and took
at me.
refuge in an abandoned grocery store. Thought we were
I have to take care of him, otherwise I can't
Someone
do this
mentioned I was a
shit.
baker,
Just
and
climbing.
Lorelei says, "How'd you fancy a go at explosives?" So I made a few bombs. Kinda like baking, I guess. Just messier. So now I'm a bomb maker. That's 4 for you. Speaking of, order up!
If you're just tuning in, this is Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire, where 4 contestants fight to the death to win one night with me, Killavolt.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Even as our God.
We've got a great lineup of contestants today, including a vault thief
Oh,
fighting
come
for
on.
the sex-delicious Miss Moxxi.
I'm not sure if I can jump directly on it.
Quickly now, the Great Vault second.
Nope, that wasn't far enough in any way. That was so far off.
Following on our heels once again, the Vault Thief dogs appear to be mobilizing to meet our forces on
Yeah.
Stay sharp out there, brothers.
Yeah, this is pretty annoying, especially when people are shooting at you.
It's time for a poll. If you want to earn,
Go away.
send us your best hashtag
Just go away.
footage and see how many heretics you can take out with your favorite frag between your teeth. Following on our heels once again, the Vault Thief dogs
Oh,
appear to
come on, I did it right.
our forces on Promethea. Stay sharp out there, brothers.
Come on, grab on. Yeah, this is so irritating. Really, it worked better on Far Cry 3. Mm, okay.
Waste
Please.
of my time.
Yes, made the jump. Oh, that's
The Calypsos
irritating.
live and breathe for attention.
That's so
Taking
irritating.
away the mic is sure to get
Both the
their
radio
seats in
and
and
the
not
jumping.
in a good way.
Who was shooting at me?
Fight hard enough and you get the shaka. Yes, I know what it means. I'm rebranding.
Oh, Okay, now. Next part. The water is dangerous.
Moxxi's crew is on the hunt for one of our
Not instant death.
Looks like we've got a death match on our hands.
But if you cannot climb out, it is certain death.
Hey, Moxxi's crew, how about I put my positive with your negative, and let's see if we can make the sparks fly.
Ignore him, sugar.
I'm just killing some enemies. There's nothing to say about it.
You're really going for it, huh? All these contestants just dying to meet me. I love it.
He's clearly compensating for something, and I know exactly what
Yeah,
that
I bet
something
you do.
is.
But if he is so horrible,
good
why
or
did you
die.
date him? I wonder about that.
Looks like Moxxi's crew's going toe-to-toe with Trudy the Toeless of Pandora, whose missing 3 toes but still fights like a psychopath. I'm looking at you, Trudy.
Stop the mate!
Oh, I got out of the way. Okay, somebody here is being an asshole. Maybe I need to deal with these assholes first.
It's on now.
Looks like Moxxi's crew are real bloodhounds. If you win, I might have to put a shock collar on you. Don't worry, I've got a matching pair.
Don't let Killavolt get under your
Oh, come
skin.
on. Who's attacking me now?
Remember, folks,
Oh, that's her.
contestant gets all 4 tokens wins a steamy night with yours. And Trudy is out.
She went down really
We'll be
easy.
getting a pre-coital foot rub. Best of luck next time, Trudy. 1 down, 2 to go from Moxxi's crew. Can she go all the way? Yes. Yes, she can. Trust me.
Don't feel too bad about
During my
taking out those
dockside
other
days, I
contestants.
was always starving.
Anyone who'd compete
I
to
begged,
sleep with
borrowed,
that man,
Ooh.
well, they're a
Oh,
menace
this
to
is so
society.
I was so hungry. I woke up and I was eating my ranch pillow.
A wretch
Anyway,
pillow.
once I saw some grubby kids fighting over a pickle. I told them a story and they gave me a bite. And until I found the vault, that was how I put ranch on the table. Telling stories of my adventures on Pandora. How about that?
Yeah, the battery. The batteries are pretty much in the same areas as the contestants.
Where the hell is Moxxi's crew going? They're off the map.
Killavolt's an electro lightweight, if you ask me. He won't go anywhere without that electricity shield of his.
Yeah. Ah, Hades jumped. Yeah, we know that. Moxxi. Yeah, it says no swimming. And that has a good reason, because it's all dangerous as fuck. Oh, we have music here, I don't know. Oh, that is from the radio. You have to be careful with these things.
I am bringing it, bitch!
Poor form. That's what did you in.
Alright. The claptrap down there. And if you fight everybody up here and you still don't have it, that is because the enemy is actually down there.
This claptrap died destitute and alone. Ha! I may be crushingly lonely, but at least I'm loaded! That reminds me, I have some debt collectors you'll need to kill at some point. Ooh, it had a neat motive resonator. Now my friend can feel things! Like sympathy, and pity, and the crushing weight of knowing you'll never be good enough, just like everyone! Right?
Just these idiots! Yeah!
You're dealing with a Siren.
Bad move!
Jenny is out for the count. All this bloodshed over little old me. I'm starting to feel a spot in my head.
Dead already.
2 down, 1 to go. I'm not surprised Moxxi's crew's coming out on top. That's her favorite position.
It's not, but I told him it was. Had to get mine somehow. His circuits are a little short, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, apparently he was really, really bad and still you dated him. Yeah. Okay, of course there is another battery around here. Not in here, it's higher, but I expect to find something here. For someone.
This is our planet!
Moxxi's crew must really want those tokens. Easy, Voltex. There's plenty of current to go around.
Oh, please.
Right with you, Bumpy!
No.
Child's play.
Great fuck!
Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was on the other side. Oh no, we can still go further. Yeah, this is for other missions, other side missions. Who is shooting at me? I don't see any enemies on the map. Oh well. Nope. Okay, it's not here. There is an enemy somewhere in the sewers here. No. I'm not talking about this feminist. No. I'm talking about a named enemy that can drop something. And I believe it was a TDO weapon that becomes a turret. Anyway, we're going to look for that battery. And it is here around the corner, but of course it is on a building or something.
Yoo-hoo! Vulture!
Yeah.
Party time!
Cold-blooded, calculating, and just a whiff of battery acid. Moxxi's crew is my type.
Yeah, here is that chest. that we can't open yet. Ah, here's a ladder. And then we go here. Yeah. It's even higher. Yeah. No problem.
This isn't part of the game! Get back in there and fight!
My Nana used to say a man hides his weakness under his pride, and that gave me an idea. Just one more battery left.
Yeah. Okay. The other area, I have to go all the way over here. Because here, you can't go up because it's high.
Do you like me? Check. I had a life for this. A fight? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Not sure that. Okay. Well, that works well.
And Moxxi's crew is really cleaning up out there.
Die, damn it!
Will you stop doing stuff like that? I'm just trying to jump here. I don't know if this is the right route.
Got the piss in!
Check out Moxxi's crew, making a splatter painting. Nasty. Things are really starting to heat up. But take some juice for the after party, yeah?
Ah, come on.
Ready, get me, poser!
No? Of course you can make that. I know you can make it. You! Little midgets, get away!
Gonna get some post-coital ice cream. Guess Killavolt's favorite flavor. Go on, guess. Sharky Road!
Oh, that guy is annoying.
Hey, what the hell is Moxxi's crew doing?
Yeah.
Get back to the Battle Royale!
That'll do just fine.
Okay, we got all the batteries. Now... nope.
Our new contestant's got a zip line straight to my heart. Give it up for Lena, hailing all the way from the swamp planet of Eden 6. According to her entry form, she likes crushing vault thieves and squeezing drugs. How about that?
Oh, Dockside. My kind of neighborhood. What a dump.
Wretch for dinner.
Ranch for pillows, ranch for dinner. There was a saying, once you go ranch, you go straight to the hospital. Or to sleep. But Dockside was where I met Aslan de Vega. That bastard tried to kill me plenty of times. But here's the thing. If I hadn't met Aslan, I never would have joined up with Atlas. And if I hadn't joined up with Atlas, I probably would have just ended up back on Pandora, farming turds.
Oh, please stop attacking me when I'm listening to an echo. Okay. Points. Okay. Now, we have some killing to do. Oh wow.
He's for you! Not shut!
Snag those tokens and yours truly gets to stroking. And Moxxi's crew has sent the grog robber from Eden 6 back into the mud. Too bad, I've got a jungle she can tame. Seriously guys, has anyone seen my trimmer?
Be the one.
What? Yeah,
Help
thank
over
you.
here!
I needed that.
Oh my! We have ourselves a winner! Make your way to my casa and we'll start on electrical fire!
I found a way to shock Killavolt
Yep.
into submission. Find me, and I'll tell you how we're gonna yank the cord off Killavolt.
Easy!
Killavolt might not have stolen my heart, but he did steal my underdog. I had plans for a battle royale on Promethea. This little contest makes a mockery out of the time-honored and incredibly arousing tradition of gladiatorial combat. But if I have anything to say about it, he's not going to be the last man standing.
Cast out the heretic! On this! Hold me under fire!
Okay. We got the 3 tokens. Now, let's see. We have to make our way to Moxxi, but we have to go back there as well. But first, let's go to Moxxi. I don't want to pick that yet. I will eventually.
Coming! Great balls!
Bad move!
Finding a way in this area is sometimes tricky. Is this the 3rd one already?
Hunting for Iridian crap was dangerous work, so me and Aslan de Vega joined up and agreed to...
Hey, hey! That area's off limits! Where are you going? That's Moxxi and I's love nest! I swear!
I never let him into my bar, for the record. He didn't satisfy my cravings, so I often drank alone. Hand me those batteries, sugar.
Just interrupting time. Oh, yeah.
Hunting for Iridian crap was dangerous work, so me and Aslan de Vega joined up and agreed to split the loot 50-50. I had a nose for finding alien crap, and Aslan, he could talk his way into all sorts of free equipment. Oh, he stole it. In the end, Aslan taught me a valuable lesson. The same person watching your back is usually the first person to stab it. That's why I always strap a Verkuvian ham on my back. Hot as a rock. That back ham saved my keystone plenty of times. In ham I trust.
Yep. I'm using one right now.
In my spare time, I like to make my own toys. This one, it's a modification.
Yeah. Let me see. You want to go this way? Yeah.
Something I cooked up in the bedroom.
This little device should help us short out Killavolt's defenses when you hand in my token.
Oh,
I
you
think
can
you'll
enter here
find
too.
it rather shocking. Tell Killavolt this is a token of my affection, right before you shoot him in the face. And anywhere else you feel he's so deserving. If you catch my drift.
Whatever gets him dead.
Down both the items!
I know what she means, but I don't care.
Why even try?
Get booby trap token. Didn't I do that already? No, I didn't. I gave her the batteries. No.
Shoot him in the dick. That's the drift.
That's what she's waiting for. For you to take that before she says that line. Alright.
Protect me!
Yeah. A little out of the way alley. Dangerous place though. Yeah.
Fall swift on Athenas traitors. This one's personal. Screw you!
Done.
Filthy betrayer. Fitting end for a turncoat. Rot in hell, coward.
So, we still have to open the chests. We already passed it, but unfortunately I didn't have everything unlocked yet. So I have to go back. But we have other things to do as well here, so that's okay. Yeah, opening boxes. Okay. I did spend all the points, and yes, I did. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this one. Ooh, there's another dead claptrap. There's a big alien. That's the only one we haven't done. Check my map. Where the fast travel is around here. Oh, interesting. Well, let's have a look at that. No. Come on, go. Okay, he doesn't want to go. That happens. That happens. Now, let me see that direction. That is weird because I've been there. But I didn't climb up here. Now. I'm not running from you, you're running from me, and I am shooting you. Oh yeah.
Dead yet? About thee, wayward wastrel! Leave her
What about you?
He knows! Fight Lieberman!
Shut up.
Look at this lazy bum. Yes! That claptrap has a functioning eye! My friend will be so happy! This universe does not fare well for eyeless robots.
You're
Gonna tear him up!
Look at how fast they move away. These feminists.
a new sacrifice for the offering box. My chili recipe dies with me!
I'm happy to hear that. Now. Okay, we still have some side missions to do. Side missions for the side area. But I guess we should go to Killavolt. Is that that ball? I guess he's high up or something. Yeah, there he is. But one of my playthroughs, he was right next to me constantly. Actually getting in the way.
You are so foolish, asshole!
Real loud over here! I'm down for a brawl.
Got the piss hands right where we want them!
I bet. Okay, now he has a big shield, so you might say, use shock on him. No, he's immune to shock. The music that she plays there in the bar, that is from the Underdome. From the first Borderlands game.
Where's Moxxi? She's the lucky winner, not you! You're just some nothing vault thief!
My crew has the tokens. I'll be there soon.
This is what I mean, right next to you. But then constantly. They're very irritating. Attend token ceremony, yes. Okay. We're not going to use a sniper, so we'll apply this one. Just in case we need it. Should have. Nah, not sure if this is gonna work well on him. But let's have it a try.
Welcome to all our new viewers! You've tuned in to Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire? Hosted by me, Killavolt! I'm also the grand prize!
It's showtime. Give Killavolt that token of my affection.
Yeah.
Poor Trudy! She'll be missed. Oh, Jenny! I had high hopes for her. Lena was quite a looker. Too bad. And finally, if you'll hand over Moxxi's token.
The ground
Go
always
shock yourself,
shocks.
Kenneth.
And I don't have a
just
transformer.
wanted to be loved. This is what I think of you.
opponent for once.
Now running out of ammo is a real possibility here.
Come closer!
Well, you're almost dead, so... Yeah. Go away.
All fizzle, no sizzle, as always, Kenneth. Good riddance. Take
The
it back,
shocking
Mac.
9 volt.
I've got just the
Yeah,
place
that's
for it
okay.
at my bar.
Didn't break a sweat.
It's a good, it's an SMG, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good SMG. I don't know if I need one. Yeah. Down. It's shock. So, do I need that right now? I don't know. But having a shock weapon on hand is not a bad thing. So... yeah, in the end I didn't really need this one for this fight. Which is surprising, because initially I had a huge amount of problems and multiple tries and I could just get a shield off, but run out of ammo. Yeah, then there's not much you can do. Well, this is a red chest. Comes towards your challenges, you know. Yeah, 3 more missions to do. This mission isn't completed? No, it is not completed yet, no. And 2 more red chests. Crew challenges 5 out of 5. Right, because I still have 1 to do. Picking up the guns from the chest.
You, me, fight to the death!
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shop the meat! You're gonna get purged, heretic!
Yeah,
Shop
yeah,
these
yeah.
heretics!
Yeah, I'm going the right way. He needs to be placed in a good place.
Install
Yes.
it there, would you, sugar?
Killavolt was always human trash. If you ask me, that's just
Where he belongs. You know, I might use this just for the pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help, sugar. Let's chat. You sure know how to please a girl in front of an audience, sugar. I'm happy to call you my champion anytime you like.
Yeah.
Look, this ain't the most civilized galaxy, I get that. I can't shoot every son of a bitch who runs his mouth or tries to disrespect me. But I can try.
I don't know where to go. Alpha. Don't matter. Okay, there were 4. I think that is different places to pick up the same mission. Yeah, shall we get started with that one over there? Actually, we could use some corrosion. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the reward that you get. Okay, don't need that. What's the capacity I have here? It's lower, but the recharge delay is a lot better. Yes. Oh, I need to do some selling.
If you can hear this, I need your help. I've been taken prisoner by this DOD lunatic named Tumorhead. She wants to set up a prisoner exchange for her girlfriend, Bloodshine. She thinks I'm an Atlas soldier, but I'm not. If you help me, I'll make it worth your while. Seriously. Head down to her hideout. It's down in the subway tunnels.
Unfortunately, I have to unload my inventory first. There are other machines in the area.
Spend it in good health.
Okay, mission? Proof of life, yes. Now, I know that locations are kind of mixed up with another mission.
Clean up your act. Go get him, Tiger.
Let's go around, huh?
Roast sweet.
Weak. Absolute massacre.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it is right here.
Morty, I need a drink, Morty.
Look, this AI won't open the damn door, you talking turd clock.
I can.
Stinks in here.
Citizens, this Fecopod ventilation system is currently not operational.
Open the door.
Citizens, I cannot release you unless your fine is paid in full.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna take a juice on your processor.
Threatening fecal crime is a Class 7 offense.
Hey, someone out there? Get me out! This scanner's holding me hostage!
You run to hell! Headed to the Nut Highway!
Oh, shocking. Oh, come on. And a black hole. 2 laser mirrors. Shocking AAA. What was that? There was a pistol, right? Yeah, another shock weapon. Well, that's what we needed. And this one, we don't actually need that. Well, you can just sell it. I have one at level 60 Mayhem 10. I don't play at Mayhem 10, I just farmed at Mayhem 10 with Mose. Mose has an action skill that really makes it doable, but without the action skill I can't do anything. Now, yeah, I need to know where we have to go. And the machine is very close, but this is a tricky one. Because you have to find the stairs down. Is that here? Think so. Yeah. Buy that claptrap. Oh yeah. I'm not trying to kill everybody constantly because it'll take forever to get through here.
God Queen blesses me!
Yes. Oh, there's a machine there. I could have used that. And here. Here's the sewers. Right. There are other places where you can go, but it's very hard to find.
We know you got a hostage in there, and we want a cut of the ransom. Now open up! Hey, you! You ain't taking our cut. Get 'em, boys!
Thanks for taking out those cop bots, whoever you are. Are you here for the exchange?
Killing cops,
Come
what I
talk
do.
to me.
So here's the deal. I'm holding an Atlas soldier hostage, but I'll exchange her if you free my girl Bloodshine. The cop bots got her, and they got her locked up in some stupid jail.
Go to the police
And
headquarters.
don't screw with me! You screw with me and I kill the hostage and myself and a bunch of other people! Cause I'm in love and insane!
Let me see. Wasn't that very nearby?
I'm Naoko, Tumorhead's prisoner. But I'm not an Atlas soldier like she thinks. If she finds out who I really am, I'm a goner. Thanks for trying to rescue me, but it looks like we'll have to do what she says and play along for now. Help me get out of here and I'll tell you everything.
Traitor! Why the...
Not alone! Time we have some action!
Siren!
Enough! Here comes dinner!
Yeah, so we can go up here. What's here? Oh, nothing.
This is why I joined up!
This is why I joined up. That's good. Well, I supposed to see something there.
For the Calypso!
Kill traitors.
Don't run from me, heretic!
You ain't gonna jump me!
Let me see. Yeah, there are two different missions.
Lead or laser or whatever!
Storm of chaos! Buckle up, Pippin! The Tombstone and chop this meat!
Nope, can't go up here. Go away. Yeah. So we're getting closer to the chest. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, it's right here.
Hard work, big rewards.
And we leveled up. Excellent. Okay. So we've done that, and I still don't know where I'm supposed to go for the priest. For the... Oh, no, I don't do this one. Proof of work. Let's start with that one then. I know that it's very near that toilet. See, the portapotty is right here. And here's a police station. Which apparently I have to raid. No. That one we're keeping. And there we will need our corrosion. Yeah.
Into the holy fray! You're gonna die!
I'm at the Copbot HQ.
Now find a way to get inside and smash those Copbots! Then free my baby Bloodshine!
A fight? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have.
What do you want out there? State your business.
I think there might be some murders out here in a few seconds.
Come here, heretic!
I'm about to commit
Barely worth the sweat.
crimes are going to be committed by me.
You wipe out the Copbots yet! If anything happens to Bloodshine, I'm gonna murder your whole family. And the salt man I know with a pet gopher.
If anything happened, huh?
'Cause I'm in love!
Yeah. Never been very good at keeping people alive.
Feels so good.
Now this is a level 8 weapon and it makes lunch meats of these guys.
Shit! Baby! You sent some grunts to save me? I'm over here!
Saved by a vault thief? Bloodshine ain't no vault hunter lover! I'm gonna offer your spleen to Tyrene!
You find my baby Bloodshine?
Oh yeah.
Light of my life!
Found it.
Tumor in my eye!
Found it.
Yes, and she can't wait to put her arms around you.
Skill points.
Good! Bring her back to my place. Then we'll swap prisoners!
I do wonder how these people reproduce because they're all gay.
I'm a goner. But I've got an idea. Grab her mask.
Oh, it's good that I was standing here.
See, Tumorhead's eyesight is crap. On account of the tumor, I'm guessing. Maybe we can fool her. See you back at the hideout.
Yeah.
Hey, don't feel bad for Bloodshine. These two are in love with killing innocent civilians.
So?
They're monsters. Plus, PDA is gross. I mean, seriously, grow up. No one wants to see that.
PDA. Yeah, kill traitors. Where? Where am I supposed to kill them? Where are they? I mean, my marker is still on there, but that I don't need it anymore. Oh, that's in a different area. Is it? No, that was the end. No, it's not. I don't get a marker. Oh, Lord. I have to kill just everybody I come across. Just in case they might be traitors.
DOV will triumph!
Yeah, there might be a shorter route, I don't know. But we'll get here anyway.
Bloodshine! Sweetie! You hear? I can smell you, baby! Come on in!
Okay, now put Bloodshine's mask on one of the dead bodies by the door. That should be enough to fool them into letting you in.
Surprise! I want you to be my broodmate for life! And your mom's here with me to celebrate.
Love! She's dead! Blood fume!
Blood fume.
Open your house!
Well, that sort of worked. At least you got in. bloodbath.
After the bloodbath.
Let's throw down, witch!
Can I please move?
I'm down for a bro. Who's next?
Okay, who is doing... Will you please die? Who is shooting with this enormous amount of damage? Somebody with a launcher. Launchers don't do any damage, as we all know. Because you were shooting a launcher at me.
And our mom! And our best friend! And our... with bullet holes!
You were shooting with a launcher at me. What do you expect from me?
Get me out of here!
This is a terrible arena, actually. There's so many things to get stuck on.
I'm invincible!
You are? I don't think so. I leave the light weapons because I'm gonna be full anyway.
Now that you got me out, it's time to tell you that my full name is Naoko Katagawa. Yeah, my dickbag brother had all my siblings murdered by Tyring Calypso. I'm the only one left.
Just so you know, I'm not like my brother. Dude's a psychopath, and he definitely wants me dead. As soon as I realized what my brother was doing, I tried to disappear on Promethea, found a dead Atlas soldier, and stole his gear. Then I got captured by the COV. I gotta disappear for a while. Most people around here would kill me just for my last name. But if you see my brother, put a bullet in that dickbag's head for me. Oh, and Tumorhead stole a family heirloom of mine. I don't want it anymore, so it's all yours, Vault Hunter. No offense, but I hope I never see you again. Seriously.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was definitely full. Yeah. Let me check. Is it better? No. Oh, it is a melon one. That means the charge up time, and we don't want that. So no, I don't want it either. There's a machine here.
Sparkle freak!
Yeah, we still have that mission.
Failure to launch! Warning!
Okay, what we'll do is we'll travel to a different area. and then we'll travel back and see if we get some kind of a marker. Because I thought it was around the portapotty itself. And we had to be we did kill some enemies there. Got some legendary drops. Yeah. I sold one of them. And yeah. Select the right mission. Load faster. Okay, yeah. Kill traitors, but still I have no marking in it.
Let's chop these heretics!
I yearn for a more civilized era! Who's next? Who dies screaming anyway?
Yeah.
I'm a bad egg, and I came first!
You're a bad egg and you came first.
Kind of feels like it's every once in a while. Oh jeez, oh man. Ow! Well, Wardy, I didn't say Wardy.
Yeah, they was the enemy I already killed.
What are you doing here? Oh no! Stay right there. I saw the story. You rotten hell!
You'd say these are the traitors we're talking about. However, the objective doesn't get checked. That's also a bug. You pick up money and then it says the total amount that you have instead of just how much you picked up. Now, I think this mission glitched out. So let's go to the main menu. Probably have to kill the same enemies again. All the way here.
You're gonna get chopped!
Drink soup out of your skull!
Nah.
Get me now!
No!
Nope, there is no marking on that.
Not how I saw this going.
No. Nothing works. I guess I have to give it up and give up this mission because it doesn't work. This is also an interesting one. X set waypoints. X custom waypoints. It's two different names for the same thing, and it's just the same control, of course. So why do you make such a mess of everything? Well, yeah, this mission I cannot complete because it's bugging. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah. That's a long drive. Yeah, knock. Potion number 9. Something like that, yeah. Well, I see somebody there.
Child's play.
But he has a Killavolt bar on him. Oh, come on.
Huh. Panic room. Aptly named. Go away, you Malawan bastard!
I'm not from
I am
Malawan.
perfectly happy sitting in this
I'm an independent.
forever with the rat species and whatever that is.
Quinn, it's all right. Lorelei sent me to check on you.
Lorelei. Oh yes, the Atlas lady with the guns and the hair. Okay, I'm coming out.
Yes, I promised Lorelei an incredible weapon that only I, a verifiable genius, could create. A Nog hacking grenade. That's why Malawan's after me. Now, this way, please.
I don't use it. Follow. I'm right here, so go.
I just need to run a few more tests on my Nog subjects, and the Nog hacking grenade will be ready to go. What? Where are my Nogs? Oh, they must have escaped during the fight. If I'm going to finish this weapon, I'll need them back. Luckily, I have a backup plan, but I'll need your help. I'm digistructing a unique vehicle nearby. Go get it!
Yeah. Nobody can ever do anything on their own. They always need help. Oh. Yeah, a special lock vehicle.
The vehicle is equipped with special, science barrels, which will send my escaped Nogs back to me through complicated digistruct technology. Technology which I don't have time to explain to you.
Good.
That's one test Nog. A good start.
That's not the one.
Ready to unleash this power. Get scrapped.
Ah, there.
Two down, one to go.
Another knock. I don't know exactly what a knock is, but it's like Gigamind. He was a knock.
That's all of them. I will now hack into their suits and add some special upgrades of my own design to create my fighting Nagadors. I'll be waiting for you at my console whenever you're ready.
I have to drive back again. At least I think so.
Let me explain how Nogs work. You see, their helmets project an augmented reality game over the real world. So these brainwashed idiots actually think they're playing a video game. We can hijack the game system to show their allies as enemies.
Yeah, so you can make them fight for you, but I'm not using that.
All I have to do is reprogram the Nog's enemy identification protocols, causing them to target Malawan instead of us. Now I'll just prepare the Nog delivery system. It's time to place your bets, fight fans! Let's go!
Yeah, come on.
About that, listen, I certainly haven't been pit fighting reprogrammed Nogs for the locals to bet on. Certainly.
I'm sure you haven't.
Use
I
the
don't
button
care.
there to call the first Nagador into the ring.
I have to push a button. Oh, interesting.
I call him El Fuego. A Nog enhanced with the power of fire. Everyone likes fire, right?
Sure.
Ow! That's not supposed to happen. The special upgrade must have malfunctioned. But it's okay. We've got two more.
There's no more.
All in the next one. This one I'll call the Conductor. Powerful as a raging lightning storm. Oh boy. So, that didn't work either. But I can fix this. Let me just...
I don't even have to kill him.
Second. No fancy gimmicks this time. Okay, now call the last one. I shall call him Nagador Maximo. Here's hoping we don't lose this one too. Checking systems. The hacking worked perfectly this time. The Nog will now target his own allies. And just in time, too. That's the proximity alarm. Malawan is coming after me again. Hold them off while I send the weapon plans to Lorelei. Lorelei, I'm sending you the Digistruct blueprints now.
Quinn, good to hear from you. I see the data coming in.
Data transfer in progress. Hold them off.
I slipped the Surly bomb!
Hey, somebody's coming in there. Oh, it's a burning riot trooper. Okay.
Feeling good.
Whatever.
Barely worth the sweat. Time for a fight. Feels so right.
The data is uploading.
Yep.
Quite slowly. Keep fighting.
Oh, there are more enemies. Okay. Ooh, that's some final check.
The transfer is complete. Lorelei, the blueprint and the nog-hacking grenade are all yours.
Got it. Thanks, Quinn. We owe you one.
Yes, you do. Log-hacking, please, take one of these grenade bombs.
I take it as soon as I'm done killing, yeah?
We'll hack any nog so they become your temporary Nogador ally. Well, it would appear our business is concluded, and my verifiable genius status is beyond question. As for me, I'll be continuing my nog reprogramming efforts. The locals need something to bet on, after all. I mean, for the war effort and whatnot, yes. Please leave now!
I'll give you a whole seat, but I'll leave the edge.
Okay, we only have one more side mission, and that's the one that dragged out. So, what is a good idea right now? Oh. I want to farm this enemy again, this crack. The question is, what elements would I need? Just fire, probably. Sun is blocking me again. What is this new? Yeah, get rid of it.
I'll just add this to the pile, shall I?
Let's make some roadkill, amigo!
Because, where are we going? Athenas. Right. And he also resists shock.
That's what did you in.
I didn't mean I need to pick that up. I mean farm him. That means kill him until he finally
This is all too easy.
drops the weapon that I want in the right elements.
So much power.
That shock wouldn't be any good. I already have a corrosion one. So this is level 16, which is my level. This is not coincidental. And yeah. Thank you. Shield capacity. I have one shield capacity. 53, very small. Yeah, but also 7% weapon damage. Not really big. Ooh. Is a low level. All the other enemies don't level up. Only the boss. Yeah. Now, I expected to do some farming. One kill was enough. That's coincidental. I mean, the drop rates are a lot better than they used to be in Borderlands 2. But still, getting the right element in one go. Rate is that as a modification I don't have yet? No, it's not. I mean, these weapons are also pretty good, but I would like them with an element, although it's not necessary with torque weapons. Don't know if he shoots explosives. Yeah, that's explosive. They're pretty good. But I don't need one right now. Nah. I still have a pretty good melter. Alright. Do I want to store anything? Nah. Okay, we need to navigate, yeah. Now we don't have to talk to Lilith first. But I do want to go to Marcus. See if we can have a little upgrade.
Someone's been busy.
Palawan again. These guys are relentless.
Drop pod's ready when you are, VH.
This is one of the best SDUs money can buy, so get to buying it.
Yeah, what do we want?
Better buy up the rest quick.
We need both.
Very limited stock.
Hey, wanna lift weights with me?
We need both. Well, we did find some of the items. This one? Yeah. No? Not that one. Okay. Well, whatever. Not gonna waste time on it, but one of them should now be filled in. Because we did find one of the vehicles. There are no vehicles in this map. The whole planet is only one map. I think it was mentioned in the echoes about Maya, and that's the whole reason why this planet is there.
You're here! Right in time for a fight. I'm Maya. Come find me in the market quarter. A battalion of Malawan troops are trampling my home, and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
Oh, if you say so. How's my inventory doing? Fine.
It'll be nice to have someone else here besides my apprentice who hasn't taken an oath of non-violence.
No, I wish.
Speaking of which...
Meet Maya. Do I need to kill him?
See you soon. Clear out those troops. I'll be there soon. Just laying out some...
Yeah, I guess I do.
realignment.
Okay.
First time I saw Siren was my trip to Athenas, and she was the queen. See, after I found the vault, Atlas paid me a buttload to lead a peace envoy. Later, I found out those bastards had slipped some spies into the envoy to steal Iridian artifacts. Now, I ain't no monk, but for the record, I didn't steal nothing from Athenas. Typhon's honor.
Yeah, that thing restores his shield. If I can aim for it, would be nice. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, it worked, but I didn't want to do that. Come on. I wanted to switch to shot version. Like that. Again the wrong one. Come on. Oh, come on.
Time for a fight.
You don't hold it long enough to switch his weapons.
Feels so right.
This weapon shoots on letting go. And fast enemies are a bit of a problem with that.
To unleash this power.
Because by the time we let go, they move. But it does do a lot of damage. I needed that. cutscene. Meet Maya. I've been Maya plenty of times.
So you're kicking ass with the raiders. Guess Lilith had to replace me eventually. Ready for some more action?
You know it. And if you don't know, now you know.
Thought so. Follow me. We'll meet up with my apprentice.
If she hasn't gotten herself killed.
That would be
The
nice.
fragment's sealed inside an Iridian anchor hold. The whole monastery was built around it by monks who think it's sacred. Maybe it is.
Well,
but
sacredness
right now,
depends
it's
on the
attracting wrong
person.
kind of attention.
So it's sacred to somebody, it's not sacred
I came back from
objectively.
Pandora to protect this place. That was working out pretty good until Malawan found us.
Yeah, that's nice.
Attention, stupid pacifist monks! This is Oppressor Traunt. It's not just a title, oppression is my profession.
He's walking,
Athenas is now property of the Malawan Corporation. No trespassing.
Ugh, that's Traunt. Real pain in my ass.
So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hold.
Yeah.
But let's not rely on his incompetence.
Now, look, monks, I know you think I'm doing this because I enjoy terrorizing you, but it's actually to make my big brother proud of me. He's a general, you see, and I got a huge inferiority complex about it. So if I have to burn down your entire monastery to impress him, then so be it, you know? You get it, right? You get it.
Secure the square. Once it's safe, we'll ring the bell of peace so the monks can let us through.
This is Captain Traunt's personal log, and if any of you statue polishers are listening to this, you're gonna get what's coming to you. Why do I always resort to taunts? Because when I was a little kid, everyone used to call me Little Sammy Taunt. I'd scream, "My name is Samuel Traunt," with an R, but they'd never call me by my real name. Well, I got real good at taunting real quick. It's been my most loyal weapon ever since.
Feels so good. Waste of my time.
Frag going out!
Oh good, some help.
Yeah, I could use that. I was trying to kill somebody, but people got in my way. And that's a pyro check. Maya, help out, please.
Let's go around, huh?
Hey, I thought I switched this. Next time, Gadget. Next time. Yeah, I was busy with that guy, right? Ah, you're face-swapping people, huh? I like that. I can do it too. Ah, this one.
Time up.
Yeah. But for now, I'm using the other skill. Yeah, this one. Die, you SOB. Yeah. There are a lot of enemies in this area.
Weak.
Can I pass here without catching fire? Probably not. Nope. Now this chest I can't look at, but it's covered with purple stuff. No. I have to go through the fire. I bet.
Keep moving.
Oh, come on. No, that must be the last one.
Coast's clear. When we're not at war, the bells of peace ring
Yeah,
all hours
ringing
of the
around
night.
with the bell of peace.
Kind of a nightmare, honestly.
Yeah.
Hiya, where's the little one?
Probably finding trouble.
Finding trouble or causing it. May the 6 storms protect you.
Oh, he's
Right. I should check on my
No.
apprentice. Ava, are you still guarding the library?
Maya! Hey! Yes, I am definitely at the library. Because you told me to stay there. Here! Because it's where I still am. That was a book! Gotta go by!
Keeping Ava in one place is like holding on to Quicksilver. But that's why I took her in. Either she was gonna get herself killed, or maybe I could train her to, you know,
Not get yourself killed.
Attention! Monks of Athenas! This is Captain Traunt. Surrender the vault key fragment immediately. We're gonna downsize your stupidly serene planet. That means we're gonna blow it up. God, I love this company. Form and function.
Rat going out. Better move.
Okay, can I move, please? I guess not. Maya. Too busy.
You lack discipline.
Got a bit late.
Not today.
Alright. Man. Another bell of peace. Ringing around with the bell of peace.
Hell yeah, Vault Hunter. If you'd been around when the invasion started, we just might have held our own.
Yeah.
Now ring the bell. I'm gonna need some iridium to get into the anchor hold. It'll amp up my
Siren powers. On an extremely related note, how do you feel about grave robbing?
Fine, but let's call it grave borrowing. Got a reputation to uphold.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery. Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help you out. I've never actually been inside the anchor hold. It's got iridium protections around it, but I think I can get around them. There's a passage...
Yeah, people hate Ava. I don't know why. She's a teenager and, yeah, a bit irritating, but, you know.
My book of ancient siren techniques. Gonna go grab it, since the library's unprotected, and I'll catch up with you later.
Legend speaks of the blood-drinking chupacabra wretch in insane with...
How can he be 15? I'm 16.
Good farmers and monks can now live without fear, for the chupacabra wretch is slain. Bloody good kill, Vault Hunter.
Yeah. Side mission time.
You must come quickly. The holy distillery is infested with rats. This way. Thanks to the storms, my prayers are answered. I am Brother Mendel.
They're worse than scats.
Sworn to an oath of non-violence. So, I must beg your assistance with these ferocious rats. You must eradicate them for me. There we are. Now, inside, quickly, before the rats completely infest this holy place.
What the fuck? Piss off.
Ah, that's rat gunk. Our distilled spirit should be strong enough to melt such things. Shoot the nearby cask and be rid of that foul infestation. I would handle this myself if it weren't for my oath. Believe it or not, I am forbidden from even slapping a mosquito that bites me. Woe is me for choosing the non-violent path. So, you must slaughter in my stead, O righteous gunslinger. How I envy you, Vault Hunter. Unencumbered by the oath, unchained by morality, hunt down those foul wretches and rip the still beating hearts from their wretched thoraxes.
Yeah, I think violence would suit you well. Okay, I'm stuck again. I'm trying to go through here. Come on.
I warned you.
It would appear that this monster has died of over-intoxication. Ah, do me an additional favor and retrieve its liver. Excellent. That pickled rat liver will be very useful to me.
I bet.
Wait! Disembowel them, my divine murderer! Display their guts on the ground like intestinal confetti!
It's on now. Stronger together. I'm unstoppable.
Ah, yes. Maribel sent the mail, yeah. That's a bit tricky, actually. I mean, if I want to use the mails, I have to make sure I only use the mails that were sent to me for this playthrough. Sure, I have some mails from other playthroughs. Let me see. Okay. Dial weapon accuracy and Malingon weapon reload speed. Yeah, I do use a Malingon weapon, but for the rest, see these passives, they are pretty bad. By the way, select the right mission.
Ah, now that should come in handy once the infestation is cleared out.
Yeah.
So much power!
A righteous slaughter! Now, you must find the final rat hive and put an end to this infestation! Go, my blood-drenched champion, go! The massacre beckons! Oh, most glorious! Send that beast screaming into the void! Split its skull and drench this holy place in monstrous blood! Where? The suffering is intoxicating!
Yeah, I stick to it. He would do very well in violence. Come on.
Moving on!
That rat's liver seems to be perfectly pickled for our purposes.
And 2 more of them. You might have forgotten one. And I'm stuck again, of course. What else is new?
Sort of got caught up in the moment. Thanks to 6 storms you came along when you did. When the Maloan scourge is driven away, we will toast your divine bloodshed. Grab that clapper and ring the bell of inebriation to summon me when you are ready. A reward is in order. I shall make such a spirit with that rat liver. Oui.
Yeah. I think I forgot one. And I have to make sure I don't. This is where we come in. Not before the point. Huh? It wouldn't make any sense. No. Right, this one here. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, we got that one.
I am brimming!
When we monks take the oath of non-violence, we must relinquish all our worldly weapons. They are
Our worldly weapons, not positions.
whatever
Weapons.
you need from our weapon depository, my vivisecting avenger. Then return to me.
Didn't I click this already? Come on.
I admit I am conflicted by my part in your unhinged pursuit of violence. Yet perhaps such transgressions are themselves the will of the storms. You have given me much to ponder, Vault Hunter, and much to drink. Salut. Truly, this is the happiest of hours. Ah, and I see you've gathered the pickled rat livers I asked for.
Très bien, très bien. An additional reward is in order.
Yeah.
You see, these pickled rat livers are actually the secret ingredient behind our holy spirits. We keep a flock of rats for this purpose, but they escaped their bonds and started running wild throughout the distillery.
You wanna go?
Okay, a lot of things have happened now. Among which we got ourselves a new shield, which has a lower capacity and a worse recharge delay. But it gives you 50% more health and 5% max health per second when the shield is full. Yeah, what do I wear normally? I guess I'll keep the backham on right now. It's tricky, but you know, the capacity difference is not that big. It's the other bonuses, eh? The other bonuses that the shield offers. If it was only the shield properties itself, I would have switched over. But the backhand has more advantages.
Fully energized. Summoning.
What a nice. Okay.
Cha-ching! That's the sound of
I don't think there's any point to go up here. There isn't. Oh, I didn't spend my skill point yet. Oh, interesting. Do I want this one? Yes. Yes, I do. I do. But I need a point for that.
Cool if I take this. Thanks. Later. Let's throw down! Oh, hey! I was just out here
Looting, yeah. Fine.
You're a vault hunter like Maya used to be? Go on adventures, save the universe, kill bad guys?
That's me. Would you like an autograph?
Yes! It's so freaking cool I would die instantly. I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if Maya assigned me more.
Yeah. Just open the gate.
Library and staring at water for like 100 hours. Sorry, just really boring around here.
Wait a minute. Spend skill point. I thought I already done that.
Graveyard or what? What you got, Gate? Nothing, bitch.
Did I
You
have to?
nothing.
Did I completely forget to use it before?
Attention, everyone! This is Captain Traunt. Those monks are in that spooky graveyard. Wipe them out and make me proud. Then we'll go on for soul. Codes on Traunt!
Go away.
Explosives going out.
Kind of a monster anyway. And another will take my place.
Now check the map. I'll make sure I didn't forget to pick something up. I know there is one of the logs in the vault, actually. Well, it's not exactly a vault, I think, but whatever.
This tomb up, no
Oh yeah, and there's one
what you got, tomb?
back here.
You got nothing.
Somewhere there. Yeah.
Maya says the monks put iridium in tombs, so the dead have some spending money in the afterlife. We'll pay them back later. Like, if we're not all Huh.
Yeah.
Empty. Weak. But I know a few more places we can try.
Yeah. The chest is back, but I can't open that chest yet.
Captain Traunt here! Again! Why are you statue
Oh, no, no.
Rebellion immediately, or I'll reduce your tranquil meditation planet to rubble.
Let's kill these guys then loot them. Follow me. Let's move up.
Well, there are some people in the incorrect status alive. I have to flip the status first. Yeah.
Here comes the food!
Yeah.
The graveyard. That's where it went down. See, I was admiring the...
I got this one.
Oh, come on.
Sticky! Why? Why is it sticky?
I didn't talk.
So weird.
Just let the poor guy talk. I mean, he disappeared and then he's constantly interrupted.
During my dark side days, I
No,
was
that's
always
not
starving. I begged, borrowed, and stole for a bite to eat. Some nights, I was so hungry, I woke up and I was eating my ranch pillow. Anyway, once, I saw some grubby kids for the graveyard. That's where it went down. See, I was admiring the tombs when Siren Queen Dido catches me. You must die, trespasser, she says. Any final requests? So I say, how about one last dance?
Ratch! I hate Ratch! Or is it Ratches? Either way, they must die.
They already died.
Looks like they ate the iridium.
Again, they
It's gonna need
interrupt
way more
poor time.
Last tomb. Then we can go get that fragment. Man, I've been dying to get inside that anchor hold ever since I got here. Something about locked doors, man. Makes my palms itch.
Yeah.
Ratch attack! Run! This wasn't in my contract!
What the hell? Wicked Ratch! Kill it! No mercy! No mercy! It must die!
Get good or die.
Just die already! Aw, hell yeah! That iridium is probably covered in Ratch. You should pick it up. For safety. Come on, let's go! Cool. Let's get this iridium to Maya.
Well, I got him, so. You! Stop doing that.
Let's go around, huh?
So, good day.
Suck on this!
Mm-hmm.
I am done playing games, monks. Get
You
ready
are?
for some divine judgment from me, Traunt!
Maya wants to have all the fun fighting off Malawan, but screw that! That Traunt guy is the worst, and I want to kick his dick off myself!
Did I mark everything already? Well, not everything, but most of it.
Ava, go protect the grain storerooms. Let the Vault Hunter take care of Malawan.
Ugh. Got it, Maya. On my way. All I ever do is protect archives or storerooms or sacred whatevers.
Yeah, they're sacred. Okay, can I now finally listen to the log? Yeah. No? Push the button.
Ava really took a shine to you.
Yeah.
Might want to check your pockets. She was a stowaway on one of our seasonal merchant ships. We crossed paths. She tried to steal my book, and instead of throwing her off a cliff, I decided to train her as my apprentice. I've got my book and heading your way in a sec. I'm just finishing up some... Die, you corporate bastards! Ancient relaxation exercises. Much better.
Coursing through my veins. Say goodbye.
Yeah. There's a radio here.
Already forgot about you. Time for a fight.
Nope. Whatever. Come on, you can get up here. Nah. What was it? Oh, nothing. Oh yeah, I had a lot of problem finding how to get up here initially.
And trust me, you don't want to hear anything they have to say. Thanks for turning them off and me on.
There's a claptrap, yeah. Is that the place where the chest is? I can't take him yet, so it doesn't help me. I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's where the chest is. You can see him from here. But there it is, yeah.
Where is it?
Not here. Or
Again.
because I don't know what you're talking about, so I died tickling the old
Again, you don't allow me to play.
And they aren't. That guy's got a synthedope harmonizing module. Sounds like someone won't have an excuse to miss karaoke night this time.
I need some help. I need it now.
Nothing to it.
On fire. That was the problem. So,
The graveyard. That's where it went down. See, I was admiring the tombs when Siren Queen Dido catches me. You must die, trespasser, she says. Any final requests? So I say, how about one last dance? She narrows her eyes, then nods and takes my hand. I remember her gray hair cut by the moonlight, and how her bony fingers grabbed my tuchus and wouldn't let go. Next thing I knew, she smooches me right on the tomb. Boom! Siren girlfriend.
okay, yeah. We finally managed to play it.
Playing games. Unless that game is kill the monks. That'd be awesome.
Okay. Let's switch weapons. Go on. Give me ammo. Resist it again. Okay, he resists shock too, right? Come on! I selected that weapon, why doesn't it do it? You resist shock.
Not today.
I am on fire, I hope. Yeah, that stops before my health runs out.
You wasted Traunt? Good riddance.
My only regret is that I had to...
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go that well. Oh well.
Stop punching him. You got the iridium? Give it here.
Vault Hunter, thank the stars you've come.
I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith does, but I found a technique in this book that might change that. Okay, here goes something.
It's working.
Now remember that he was immune to my action skill when it was still
Holy crap.
only
I feel like I could phase lock a planet right now.
Yeah.
Teach me that right now.
I could get used to that kind of power. Okay, let's get the key fragment, Vault Hunter. So, Ava, you survived the invasion. Guess all those hours staring at water taught you something after all.
I don't think staring at water will help, but right.
I can handle myself. I learned to fight way before I met you.
I'll wait playing that thing
Oh, you know
until
I
they are
would,
done talking.
But I've got a loot to sort through.
Nope. Go pack a bag. You get your wish. We're leaving with the Vault Hunter.
Wait, for real? I mean, yeah, cool, whatevs. Could be fun, I'll grab my stuff.
Don't forget anything important, like a TDO gaming system. She has one. It's low end, of course, because, yeah, TDO.
Vault Hunter, check this out.
Yeah, I can't read it right now.
The Iridians left messages like these all over the galaxy.
But it's on my map.
I always figured there was a connection between sirens and vaults. I can't read it, but it must mean something.
Take your time.
Do I have to get there before she continue? I was on here already, you know? I'm way ahead of you.
This relic's been here since before I was born. But as long as Malawan knows it's here, Athenas will never be safe. I should tell you this before I explain it to Lilith. The real reason I took Ava on as an apprentice, she's going to be a Siren, someday. And I want to make sure she's ready when that happens. See you up in the stars, Vault Hunter.
Return to Sanctary. Finally, we can start playing a message. Where's the button?
There's no place in the galaxy with more sirens than Athenas. Must be something in their water. Or sirens were
More
replaced
sirens.
by some sort of, I don't know, call?
They're everywhere.
I stayed for a few years until Queen Dido passed away. Then some monks in the Order of the Impending Storm took over the joint. One day, some skeezy monk, he pulls me aside and says he'll pay plenty if I bring him another siren. I slap him in the face with my Verkuvian backhand and hopped in my ship. Never came back. The moral of this story is that monks suck.
Typhon had an affair with the Siren Queen Dido. Astounding and tantalizing. Oh, and another cache has been revealed.
Ninja time!
Oh, stop doing that. Will you stop doing that? I'm just trying to pick up my cash here. Inventory is full. Yeah, I expected that to happen. Asshole. So let me see if I have anything that's either usable. Let me check. Nope. Or not worth anything. These two are less than 100. 155, 260. Good. Yeah, so we didn't finish one side mission because the side mission glitched out. Maybe I'll check it again next time. Maybe after I save. Well, I totally quit the game itself.
Tells me you have acquired
So not just the main menu.
Bring it to me. I shall keep it safe.
Yeah, I'm sure you will keep it safe. Then I have to carry it again. For some reason. There's also a melter, but you know. That's a green one. Lower end. Yeah.
While you gallivant around in search of the other pieces.
Hello, semi-adult human. I am...
Claptrap! Holy crap, I've heard so much about you!
Hmm.
That's the sound of opportunity.
The Echo 2 grenade mod. Don't need it. Don't need it. And I don't need this either right now.
You've got two choices. Buy an SDU.
So I guess I won't.
A new vault key fragment. Just holding this makes my skin tingle.
That and I ate one of Marcus's discounted burritos. In case you were wondering, this isn't a complete vault key. Why the Iridians split the keys into fragments is anyone's guess, but the vault key on Pandora required 3 pieces. Still, it's a start. You should return to Lilith. I'm sure she and Maya have a lot of catching up to do, or whatever it is people with social lives do. No, thank you. Give me a sterile room full of surgical equipment any day.
Hey, I'm not debating.
You mean a Siren apprentice?
I can't explain it right now, Lilith, but she's going to be a Siren someday.
We'll talk about this later. What's up, killer? Maya says you kick some major ass.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a natural. I believe it. Well, 1 fragment down, 2 more to go.
So what is this all about, Lilith? Why is Malawan on Athenas? Our key fragment has been a secret for generations. How did they find out about it now?
I'm not sure, but the Calypsos seem to know more about the vaults than any of us, even Tanis. They knew about the vault map. Maybe they told Malawan to invade Athenas. They say they're after something called the Great Vault, and the vault on Promethea must be part of their plan. We have to get there first.
We will, Firehawk.
I'm not sure anyone calls me that anymore.
Lilith, long time. So, how are things?
Wow, nice mustache.
Thanks. It's a siege mustache. Listen, I'm gonna have to cash in on that Allies card. Katagawa's got an asteroid-mounted laser aimed at Atlas HQ, and he's threatening to slice me in half unless I surrender. I'm, freaking out here! Freaking out! And Zero reports the laser's being powered by a vault key fragment, so,
All I needed to hear, we're on it.
Now we're talking! Yay! Allies! Reese, out.
Go down there and help Reese with his laser issue, Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
I hope Reese knows what he's doing. Lilith says he's one of us, but can't trust a man with a mustache. That's just science.
So, the tattoos. You want to talk about it? Honestly, no. Not much to say. Gotcha. Well, I should probably get settled in. It's good to be back on Sanctuary. A Sanctuary.
I'm running short on syringes. It would appear that the idiotic primate inhabitants of this vessel have been stealing my syringes and using them for who knows what.
I'm running low, and I need them back. Using my syringes for a dart game? Unacceptable! Besides, everyone knows games are for addle-brained simpletons and impudent children.
I really wonder why dialogue like that would be in a game. Probably just me. Let me see. Yeah, here's one.
Now, how in the hell did that even get up there?
That's a good question.
Can't these people find some other way to amuse themselves?
Oh. Lower.
Oh, wonderful. That one was used to cover up borderline pornography. Puritanical notions of sexuality are so last century. You found it where? Unbelievable.
Hi.
argue with that one. Claptrap does need a good kicking, but then again, so many things do.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Moxxi's.
Finally, someone who looks like they can take a bullet.
Do these Neanderthals not understand that I need to keep this laboratory stocked in order to do my job? Without syringes, how am I supposed to move various liquids from one place to another? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Why are we still picking up transmissions through antennae anyway? It's barbaric. We live in the future, damn it.
We live in the future.
Honestly,
No.
I wonder sometimes why I put up with all of this. Though I suppose it does provide me with access to plenty of Iridian artifacts and a ready supply of test subjects. Oh, right. I'm supposed to call them patients.
Yeah. Alright.
I can finally get back to work now. Thank you, Vault Hunter. And if you discover anyone else has stolen my syringes, please execute them. Okay? Bye.
But it depends on the kind of bar they have. But if they have the correct color bar, I kill it. The redistributor. Yeah. It changed the damage, I guess. Like the Moxxi laser did in the pre-sequel. But I don't need it. I think there's a legendary version of it. Never seen it. But I believe there is one. Okay. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff on me. Let's get rid of those. Yeah. This direction? Nope, no it's not. Ooh, you have a mission. Oh yes, of course.
I've got a job I could totally do, but I don't want to. Vault Hunter, I have a mission for you. Triple mega priority.
I left some stuff back on Athenas. I was so excited to get out of that monastery that I forgot to pack some really important stuff. You gotta get it back for me.
I'll sort out if there's anything worth keeping later, because you only have room for 400 items. Let me check time and everything. Yeah, we have time to do this. It is a picking stuff up kind of mission, and in the end, he's an asshole, kill him. But there's a lot of dialogue. Waiting around for the dialogue. Right.
That's my stuff! What the hell? If Malawan's taking my stuff, you gotta get it back. I knew I shouldn't have left stuff lying around. Before I met Maya, I only held on to things I could carry or stash. Guess I thought for a second Athenas was gonna be different.
That's the game system. That's as I told you. Forgot to take it with me.
Wait, if they found all this stuff... Crap, my notebook! You have to go make sure my notebook is safe. That gets out, I'll literally die. It is all my super secret notes!
I know. I just don't remember exactly where that was. Please, people. Stop shooting me.
gotta do something. Find him!
Day 3. I miss my family so much. Sometimes it feels like my heart is a fist clenched around a piece of
I forgot what the next one is.
but I'm afraid to let go of the wire because then I won't have it anymore.
That's not about me. That's just a song I'm writing. It's about politics. Yeah, they're bad, right? Forget that. Just find this guy before he finds my secret. Crap, he's tearing out pages. Pick it up, but don't read any.
Okay. Day 11. Found an alley to live in. Warm enough to survive the nights because there's a pressure release valve for the sewer that opens every 200 meters. This chick lived in a fart cave. She lost everything.
Okay, that was a poem. The sewer's an allegory for boys. Yeah, normal poem stuff. Not real, just a made-up poem. Seriously, find this guy.
Day 443. Captain said I could join the crew. I jumped ship at the next port, took his vaccine, sold it for food money. Ring ring. Hello? We're selling attachment issues? Oh, you already have all of them? My bad.
No, it wasn't like that. I didn't mean to... Look, shut up, dude. Vault Hunter, listen. I'm not kidding. You have to find him. It's super important.
Day 939. Why did I come to this dumbass monastery? All the stupid monks stink like Gouda, and I haven't seen any cheese since I got here. There's one chick with blue hair I keep seeing around the market. She's got a crazy cool Malawan gun. Maybe I can steal something from her and use it to trade for the gun. Uh-oh. Hope no monks are listening.
I am so disappointed in you, child.
Mother Mendel, I didn't mean to make fun of your cheese stink. This sucks.
I'm not gonna read.
Skip to the end. Wait, what's this on the inside cover? A map to the key for a super secret weapon cache? Cha-ching, baby!
See, I told you there were really important notes in there. He's gonna get the key to those guns and blow this whole place to hell. I'm sending you the location of the key. That's where he'll be. You gotta take him out.
Can you imagine? This chick is so alone. She has no one. She can't trust anyone and she lived in a fart cave.
Oh, can you please kill this dude?
I'll be glad to. You know?
Hey, all you guys who've been absolutely loving these sad Sanctary entries, good for you.
Let's go around, huh? Already forgot about it.
Wow.
These weapons aren't safe now that Malawan knows where they're hidden, so you should probably take them.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on! He manages to get away. My first death of the game.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
This sucks so much. He kept getting away, so I couldn't hit him. this the asshole? Wow. The key, yeah, I know where it is.
Got the key? Kick ass. The cache isn't too far away.
It's right there. We have to be careful because it's easy to fall off the map. Yeah, this is the right place. It counts as a red chest. So. Yeah, a green weapon and a unique that is not that interesting. Mm. Yeah, never mind. We use the fast travel anyway. In fact, we can't do anything about the fast travel. So yeah, this is the weapon. The unique one that's always in there. Thrown weapon sticks to surface and becomes a turret. Which, by the way, is nice. I've used it, but yeah. Ooh, this is a higher capacity, a way higher capacity. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll start using that. I'll store the backhand though. Because I don't think I have a backhand at that level. I have 27,000, but I need 81 for this one.
I've got
Yeah.
3 words for you. Storage deck. Better buy up the rest quick. This is very limited stock.
I need to upgrade all of them.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Keep fighting the good fight!
Is that the controller?
Twice before messing with Athenas again.
That's the controller for the TDR gaming system.
Thank you! How about this? You go enjoy those weapons, and I go burn my notebook, and we just never mention any of this again. Cool? Cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't understand why people think she's irritating. I mean, yeah, she's a teenager. She's being a bit over emotional, which fits the character. I really see no problem. I mean, she's not needed for the story. But hey, yeah, this almost level 1 by the way. I'll use the machine here. So low capacity, but high recharge rate. But it is an end, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna shut it down here. It's the end of the session. Thank you for your attention, and see you again next time.